Yeah, Weekend in Vegas will set me back. This is a review for a movie that came out last weekend. We're gonna review it now. Let's review this. Kidnap. Pretty on the nose title, but it's real. So Kidnap's a movie starring Halle Berry where her kid gets kidnapped. Did you know? From the title, you probably should. She's at the park with her kid, then her kid just disappears. She sees people shuffling the kid into a car, so she just goes on a car chase. A long car chase. It's basically most of the movie is her following this car. And I did like that. One thing this movie does is the parent sees the kid being taken, and then the parent follows the car. Most kidnap movies are like, my kid's gone, I don't know where they went, they just disappeared. This one's like, nah man, we're gonna get into a 90s car chase. And that's it, that's what I can say about the movie. It's a mom following a kidnapper's car with her kid in that car. And the mom is Halle Berry. Look, I have nothing against Halle Berry. Halle Berry was climbing the ladder at some point. Then she made that Gothica movie. I don't know the exact moment where she started to fall from grace, but it was around Gothica. Probably closer to Catwoman. Yeah, that one. And the movie is simplistic in nature, just like I said. When I was listening to the soundtrack, I was like, this feels like it should be in the 90s. The soundtrack, like the musical score in the beginning, sounded like the score from Liar Liar or something. I was like, this is clearly a movie set in the 90s. It's not, because they have cell phones. By cell phones, I mean smartphones, so it's not the 90s. It just has a 90s vibe to it. And the movie has exactly a lot of what you think it would have. Dumb decision making, a lot of close-ups on Halle Berry's face, a lot of her screaming during the close-ups of her face, and some things that don't make any sense. Like, it looks like the movie is keeping the identity of these kidnappers a mystery for a reason. I don't know who they are. Why not? Why are they always hiding their faces? Why do you only see the arm hanging out the window telling her to piss off? Then it shows who they are, and it's like, they're nobody. I'm not spoiling the movie for you. That's like me telling you the girl in the diner is not a Marvel hero. She's a girl in a diner. Spoiler! No, it's just the movie kind of built it to be something, and it's not something. And among the car chasing, there's a moment where, I mean, she's just on these people's shit, and they're like telling her the finger out the window, like, go away, go away. And so she's like, oh, they're gonna kill my kid if I don't. So she leaves. And she stops for a moment. She's like, all right. She circles back around, then she's following the car again. And they don't seem to give a shit. By telling her to exit the freeway, where they're saying like, exit. By exit, I mean just don't be so aggressive when you're following us. I mean, you can follow us, but just don't follow us. And the movie does have cheesy lines that you would find in the 90s, once again showing that the movie should either have taken place in the 90s or just been made in the 90s. But you know, she's like, you took the wrong kid. You know what's missing from that? Arnold's voice. Yo, you took the wrong kid. There were a couple of editing choices too. This intense thing happens on the freeway, and it does this weird fade shit. It did it to illustrate the confusion of the situation in the moment, sure. But in the end, you feel like you're gonna pass out like, Even some of the filmmaking shots where someone gets thrown out of a car. This car is going really fast. You can hear the engine just it's like, throw them out of the car. The car that is now going 4 miles an hour. Because if you throw someone out of a car that's moving as fast as the car in the movie was supposed to be moving, they'd probably die. You don't want to hurt the actors in the filmmaking process, so you gotta slow the car down. Every movie that does this does it. However, this one was just really noticeable. Know your strengths, know your weaknesses, get help where you need it. Guys, in the end, Kidnap, yeah. It's one of those movies I watched. I was like, why'd I watch this? Why am I reviewing this? There are better kidnapping movies out there, and I will say I'm probably not gonna remember Kidnap in T-1 day. Yep, already forgot. It was a forgettable weekend of forgettable movies. All right, guys, so Kidnap, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's your favorite kidnap-ish movie? Your favorite movie involving a kidnap? Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.